Are living expenses and incomes in Thailand proportionate for the working and middle classes in this country, in your opinion?
I think based on our survey about consumer behavior of Thai people, right now Thai people have saving about 10% of their income. But some people, they like to increase or enhance their quality of life. They like to invest or buy. So they borrow from the commercial bank. In that case, they have a less amount of saving, about 3 to 5%.
That seems quite low. Do you think compared to other countries, this 10% is just not enough? How do we solve this? Do minimum wages have to be raised, for example?
I think it depends on the class of Thai people. I think for the Thai people who has a wage or salary more than 30,000 baht a month, I think they have a saving about 20% or more. But for Thai people in like a low middle income level, they have a saving about 5 to 10%. I think it's quite low. Right now, the minimum wage of Thai economy is not too high, but not too low. It's covered their expenditure in their life, but it's quite low compared to another country. Maybe right now the minimum wage of Thailand is about 330 baht per day. It's covered for one person expenditure.
Right.
But someone who has family, has spouse, or one children or two children, is quite low.
So how do we solve this, Ajahn? Do we need to actually keep raising the minimum wages? What is the appropriate amount and timeline? Because raising too much, I think it is quite a no-brainer to see that there will be some sort of inflation coming after.
I think in theory, a minimum wage should be raised every year, cover inflation rate. I think the government and the business sector and labor union agree that in every year, minimum wage should be raised about 3 to 5%, because right now inflation rate of Thailand is about 3 to 5%.
And in terms of public transportation, do you think it has been adequate and appropriately or proportionally priced?
It depends on what kind of worker they work and how much salary they have. I mean, if you have a minimum wage for living, you have to work near your house. So the cost of transportation is not too high, because you can take a bus, or maybe you choose yourself to buy a bicycle and you ride a bicycle, go to your factory or go to your company. I think they can manage that. The mass transportation of Thailand, the bus in the metropolitan area, the government subsidized the price of a ride. From the survey of UTCC and the data that we have, I think transportation cost of Thai people is average about 10 to 20% of their income. That's okay.
What else do you think can be done to improve the livelihood of people, both by the government and also each household themselves?
So the government is supposed to boost up the economic activities after COVID or after pandemic. And the government try to reduce the poverty problem, and they like to resolve the income inequality. I think that's the way to enhance quality of life of Thai people.